A boom.
Hey, this is Time Bomb, and if it's your first time checking out the channel, hit that subscribe button to catch all the updates. Thanks a lot for joining me here today. I'm going to do a breakdown on how I like to stop the eye-tight run game, and it's got to be one of the toughest run games that you're going to go against. And you know what? I'm going to say it right off the bat. This is my approach. You've got to adjust in the game. This is what my starting point is, and a lot of times I have success stopping my opponents running this. So we've got a little Iform tight. Now when I run Iform tight, I put extra, blockers in here. I would put left tackles in at my tight end and put an extra tight end in at wide receiver just to get the extra blocking. I'll just kind of leave it stock here. And basically all you need is the stretch. Other than that, I run the ISO out of these two. Sometimes the toss out of this one as well, that one. But you can't flip it. So that's the one thing. You can really easily flip the stretch either way, whereas the toss, you can't switch it to the left there unless you flip the actual play. You know what I mean? Switch the direction of the run, you need to actually flip the play to do it, if that makes sense. So we're going to come out in the stretch here. Now on defense, I'm with the 49ers. It's going to be a good defensive team. And what I like to use is basically two plays, the Cover 4 Trop Show 2 and the Tampa 2. And if I'm having trouble, I'll use the Storm Brave. And maybe I'll go into like an edge blitz if I'm really struggling, but it's almost more likely that I'll use something else like the pinch dog 2 press as well. But I won't go to that one. I'm just going to go over the Cover 4 Show Drop 2 and the Tampa 2. Those are my two main run stops, okay? So what I'll come out in is the Cover 4 Show Drop 2. Okay, in this case we know it's running to the right, and generally that's what I like. I have it set up to base align, and then aggressive tackling and aggressive D-line. So we've got the D-line pinched, and we spread the linebackers. Then we're going to move our safety over here, the strong safety Tart. He's going to move over to the right side of the field here. We'll kind of move our middle linebacker Wagner back a bit, and then with our free safety Ward, we're going to user him on this side of the field. So what I'm just doing with him, my user, is I'm just watching which way he's running, and I'm basically hoping that my safeties and my middle linebacker will get in there to make the stop. Now what I do is I like to have abilities on LT at outside linebacker, my safeties, the safety that I'm using, and then the other strong safety with Jamal Adams and Mutt. That's who I'm using. So those guys are who I want to be making the plays when it's running to the right, and then I'm just kind of in there to help out if it does get stopped, basically, with my user. So I'm just kind of looking to do that, just kind of watch and see, following over here, and he falls down kind of before, but you can see they get in there to make the play, and then we can basically just stop him. That's all I'm really looking to do. Again, just pinch the line, spread out the linebackers, move your strong safety in there, back up Wagner a bit, and move your user Ward right in there, and just kind of follow the running back as he goes, right? And you just want them to get in there and just make the play, and that's basically all you're relying on. And don't get me wrong, they can mess you up. You get your guys all set up here, and then you expect them to run to that side, but then what do? They run the other way, so you got to kind of follow him over to that side, and luckily he makes the play, but that's, if he makes a spin, a juke there, he could easily beat that AI. It's all, when they run to the left side and you have it set up that way, it's completely on you to make the run stop. So that's how I set up if I'm they're running to the right. If they're running to the left, I like to be into this Tampa 2. And what I like about it, see the outside linebacker on the left side of the screen, he's going to be coming in on that side. And using LT there is ideal, just with some abilities, because he's going to be able to get through more often than not, especially with like a no outsiders, reach elite, and secure tackler. I believe that's the combo I'm using. Same thing though, pinch the D-line, spread the linebackers, move your safety and middle linebacker the same way, and move your guy in here. Now, I also like this Tampa 2 because if they throw on it, a lot of times people are looking for corners and out routes on those, and those clouds of the Tampa 2 will make a great play on it. And like I said, having LT shooting there and they're going to the left side, it's good, right? Basically makes it easier to make the stop, but it's still on you to make it because of where those guys are set up on the other side. They're still not going to play it as strong, but you should be able to shoot the gap, get in there, and get burned deep, basically, just like that. A little tough with two controllers, but that's the idea, basically. You can kind of play, if you're sure that they're running to that side, you can kind of play the safety a little bit more over the middle, like this, you're kind of switching their positions a little bit, and just have that CB, I just spread them out, basically man a line so he had a bit more space. So then when they run to that side, like I said, it's all on you to shoot that gap, get over there. You got a little bit of help from the CB as well getting in. And then I think kind of they occupied my outside linebacker. He's a big part of it when I'm playing in MUT. He's going to be getting in there and making those plays, like I said. But it's pretty key. Spread them out, move your safety. Like I said, we kind of switched Wagner and the safety so that Wagner's watching the right side and Tart can kind of get in there more. Again, running to the left with my user kind of getting in there. I think just getting in there with your user forces some blockers to have to engage with you, and then that opens up more room for your AI as well. But it's still pretty much on you to stop these stretch runs to that side. So that's, we could actually straight up flip this play. We should show that, and then I'll get into the Tampa 2, pinch the D line, spread the outside linebackers. We're moving Tart into the middle. Other user we're watching here as he starts to run. See, I'm breaking in there, and that's a great job by the outside linebacker, totally getting in there, stopping him in the backfield. So that's my approach to stopping the run out of the I-tight form, and it can be really tough. People run these stretches, they mix in RPOs, they mix in some throws, they're audibling to like the wing tight, some different formation. It's not easy. I'm not saying it is easy, but this is a basic approach on how you can try to stop the run that I have a lot of success with, in MUT, in salary cap, in CFM, in all the modes I play. I generally use this approach, and it does me very well with a mix of personnel. Now, don't get me wrong, like I said at the beginning, ideal personnel, having your safeties with abilities and an outside linebacker. If not, you're not using safety, you might want to put it on a D line, someone else there as well, depending. If you want to get more pressure with the D-line, that's a good time to have abilities on them as well. So something to think about. There's my ideas. Ask away any questions, and always in my gameplay, you're going to see some sort of mix of this stopping the run, unless it's a completely pass-heavy opponent. But yeah, that's my approach with it. Thanks a lot for checking out this video. Really appreciate the likes, the subscribes. You guys are awesome. I'm Tom Bomb, and I will catch you guys later.
Boom, boom.